most people think about hiring and making a good or a bad hire. You're thinking about the salary that you have to pay out to somebody. But nowadays, especially with how customers talk and share feedback online, either through Google reviews or online forums, like the stakes have never been greater to hire good people and provide a world-class service. 10 years ago, if I do a bad job for somebody on a one-off because somebody's new or they didn't know what was going on, then I'm going to have a really unhappy customer at the end of the day. And they're probably not going to refer me to their friends and family, right? But nowadays, I get a few really unhappy customers because I hire the wrong people or I put them in charge of the wrong things. And they go online and leave a 1-star Google review, or like they talk about our services on Nextdoor or Facebook and say, I would never work with Austin's tree service. They did a terrible job on my home. That is forever. So like there's permanence in that. You have to be very careful and be extremely diligent in vetting the people that you're hiring and bringing in and that you want to put in front of your customers. And it's a dangerous job. There's a lot of like safety requirements. And aside from the damage to your reputation, you know, one bad slip up can cause thousands of dollars in damage. People can lose their lives, get hurt on the job. And so like you really need to look at the intangible or second order consequences of a bad hire. It's not just, you know, I paid this person X amount of money and gave them 2 months and it didn't work out. Like if they don't show up for work, that'll shift your schedule. That puts more strain on your existing crew, right? If they have a certain license or certification, you can't maybe operate the equipment that you need to for that day, or you as the owner are being dragged back out in the field to fill the gap. Now the opportunity cost of your time in actually growing the business, running estimates, or doing and working on what you know you should be working on is lost because you get pulled back into the field. Skills and certifications to a certain degree are trainable. Like we want to find people who have them and can plug right in, but we need to be concerned or thinking about like, how do we train internally and level up people that we bring on to the team over time? And we need to pay a lot more attention to like culture fit, responsibility, dedication to the job. Like if I hire somebody and they tell me they're going to be somewhere, are they going to be there at that time? Can they talk to my customers on my behalf? Do I feel comfortable with this person representing and wearing our name on their shirt? It's like the analogy of when you get to wear your football jersey on Fridays in high school, right? And your coach gives you the big long pep talk. Hey, this uniform means something. And when you put on that jersey, like you don't represent just yourself, you represent all of us. That translates over into a workplace. And like the people that you're hiring need to be the kinds of people culturally that you want to represent your company, your brand, your mission, your vision, your purpose, your reason for continuing to serve your community. So the cost of a bad hire is astronomical.